Modern Warfare 3 has officially been announced, and I think at this point, we need to stop glamorizing rumors and leaks surrounding these games from all sides, because if you remember correctly, Modern Warfare 2 was supposed to be the first Call of Duty with a 2-year cycle. However, this was never officially confirmed by Activision, and they let the rumors run wild last year. But with that said, this is the first time since 2006 that we're getting a back-to-back setting drop for a Call of Duty title, which leads me to believe that this actually was supposed to be a 2-year cycle, and then something happened. Execs got greedy and said, fuck it, hold back the content that was supposed to be in Modern Warfare 2 and release it here as a new game. I'm just speculating, of course, but it would make sense that the entirety of the COD community, at least the ones that play the 6v6 multiplayer, are starving for decent content. And realistically, we've just been getting rehashed maps from Al Mazrah or night maps that aren't even fun to play. The live service for Modern Warfare 2 on the PvP side of things has been a complete fucking joke. If you're a Warzone stan, you're eating very good. But on the PvP side of things, it's been a big yikes. And this would also make sense as to why the recent rebrand happened with Call of Duty on Steam. It's just under one hub, it's Call of Duty now. So they're probably going to package Modern Warfare 3 into the Call of Duty launcher experience, because it isn't a fully fledged brand new product. It is going to be all of the content that we wanted to see from Modern Warfare 2 in a new product that you'll have to pay a premium for under the Call of Duty banner. And I think a large portion of the community agrees with that sentiment if the like to dislike ratio is anything to go by on this reveal trailer. Now, I'm not one of those YouTubers who gets off watching people dislike bomb trailers, especially in the Call of Duty community. I'm trying to keep my head out of the toxic side of these releases, but Activision makes it really, really hard sometimes. Another point of concern for me is the fact that we're in the middle of August and we're just now getting the logo reveal and a release date, which is November 10th. Last year, we got a reveal trailer for Modern Warfare 2 at the beginning of June, which showed off a hell of a lot more than a bunch of red stinger screens and Price saying some random bullshit. Vanguard's reveal trailer came in August, and well, we know how that game was received. Cold War, even later in August, same thing. It was received terribly. Modern Warfare 2019 reveal happened in May of that year. So I'm starting to get the sentiment that when the studio is confident and they're sure they're going to knock it out of the park, they showcase earlier, and if they aren't, they put it out later. With that said, if you're watching this video on day one, there is a Makarov reveal trailer scheduled for tomorrow, August 9th, which I'm guessing is going to tease the campaign, and obviously it's going to be picking up where we left off at the end of Modern Warfare 2. So, with all of that said, I know you're wondering what my thoughts are. Personally, for me, guys, I know a lot of people are looking to shit on Call of Duty. I know there's a lot of people that are pissed off with the way that Modern Warfare 2 was handled in terms of content, in terms of just the shitty performance at launch with the servers going down, DMZ full of bugs and glitches. The lack of PvP content in the 6v6 scene is just abysmal. If you're talking about a live service title that people actually put money towards versus the people that are just playing for free on Warzone, we got fucked. With that said, I'm looking at this from a little bit of a more objective viewpoint. I did get like 140 hours out of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. I'm not gonna lie, I played it a bunch at launch, fell out of it, came back to it, fell out of it, came back to it, and I enjoyed, for the most part, most of what I played. And in the past, I've been very critical of Call of Duty's yearly release cycles, games like Madden's yearly release cycles, the sports releases. I know people get pissed off because it's literally just like a little bit of a rehash, a little bit of an upgrade. They pull out features from this year, they put it in the next one, and I know it's a pain in the ass. That being said, if you can get some enjoyment out of a Call of Duty title yearly, and if that's one of the only games that you're out here playing, which at this point, looking at the FPS space, I could definitely see how Call of Duty is the only thing that is keeping your attention right now. I understand why some people are going to be excited for a new Call of Duty title every year. It is a consistent comfort that a lot of these gamers look towards because there is nothing else in the FPS space at this level that is feeding that FPS hunger. Battlefield 2042 burned so many bridges at launch. We have Halo Infinite, which I don't know, infinitely fucking up, I guess. And I know there's a lot of you guys out there that are playing games like Squad and Hell Let Loose and BattleBit, but realistically, we have to take a look at Call of Duty from a different lens. Call of Duty is that worldwide appeal, that mass appeal that tons of people are jumping into and playing every single day. So if you're talking about it from like a community health standpoint, instead of me covering games that are dying and dead, Call of Duty is the exact opposite of that. No matter how much people get frustrated, people still play it. People still enjoy it, and they play it every day and they fuck with it. And as time has gone on, I've noticed a common trend in the gaming community. A game comes out, everybody loves it. A month or two later, I mean, we know the Call of Duty cycle. The game comes out, everybody loves it, and then a couple months in, people get burned out of playing the old content. They start shitting on the game. They hate the game. The new trailer comes out, people get hyped, and it's just a consistent cycle. As much as it's easy to shit on Modern Warfare 2 for the issues that it had close to launch, I got my money's worth out of it, and I enjoyed what I did play of it. I'm one of those people that if I can't consistently work towards something and grind, I fall out of it. And what happened to me earlier on with Modern Warfare 2 was a lot of performance issues, a lot of server issues, DMZ glitching out to where I'm losing quest slots, so I'm actually playing at a disadvantage. There were a lot of issues with the game at launch. We're in a time where that is par for the course at this point, and it's a frustrating time. But I do feel like one of the big problems that I have with games, and it's a me issue, is that I give up on things too quickly. If something fucks up for a couple of days, games crashes or whatever, server issues, I'm completely torn out of it. And I always say I'm gonna go back when they fix the issues, and then I never ever go back. It is a me issue, and it's something that I want to try to correct eventually if I could just have a game that would not, you know, fuck up completely at launch. If we're going on that dollar per hour basis, which I know a lot of gamers like to go off of, I'm personally not one of them. I got my dollar per hour for Modern Warfare 2, hands down. I'm usually not one of those gamers. If I spend like $80 on a game and I can get a solid, 30 hours out of it, I'm usually pretty happy. That's just my metric. Because I also know that games, in terms of, entertainment mediums, are the cheapest form of entertainment that you can get. So if I'm looking at it from an objective standpoint and taking all of the emotion out of it, I'm actually kind of excited for Modern Warfare 3. I think some people are looking at this as a $70 premium upgrade for Modern Warfare 2 that brings in more content. We also know, based on what they've been sending a lot of the COD creators in the community, I saw FaZe Swag had opened up a box and it had a pair of slides, it had a can, and then it had a cell phone, and people are equating that slide canceling is apparently coming to Modern Warfare 3. Now, for me, I don't give a shit if slide canceling is in or not. I'm one of those people where if I enjoy a game, I'll try to adapt and learn how to play in that space. But I do find it weird that a lot of people enjoyed slide canceling from the other games. They pulled it out in Modern Warfare 2 and fixed it. And a lot of people bitched and complained, and they've been bitching and complaining about it until this very moment. And now they're bringing it back in to Modern Warfare 3. This feels like what they do with, Madden and FIFA, where they'll pull out features and then a couple of years later they bring them back and say they're brand new, or they're listening to the community. It's so fucking weird. That being said, guys, I'm in a spot now where if you're looking for new games to play in the FPS space that are going to give you a decent amount of time for your money, you're not going to find a lot of them. BattleBit is that new, and BattleBit is still going strong. All I can hope for is that if I buy the game at $89 Canadian, that there is at least a decent amount of fucking content to play. I like Warzone. I respect DMZ, but I'm an old school guy like that. I like playing PvP. I like doing search and destroy. I love playing hardcore. But when you're playing on the same fucking maps, and when the maps aren't anywhere close to as good as even 2019's Modern Warfare, and if you guys played 2019, you know that those maps aren't even close to how good they were back in the day with maps like Crossfire, Bog, Backlot. Like, we aren't getting fed in the PvP space, and I hope to fuck that the content here is worth the purchase. That being said, I am looking forward to the single player campaign. It's funny, as time goes on, that's kind of what's got me more excited about these games. I like those modern military shooter stories that we just don't get enough of. So weighing in all of these things, we are getting an addition to the story, a single player campaign. We're getting new content for multiplayer. I'm guessing Warzone is just going to continue with 2.0, or I don't know if it's going to be like 3.0. I don't quite know how they're going to handle that. I know it's easy to shit on Call of Duty, but there is nobody in the space doing it like they're doing it. And so it's tough as a content creator. What do you talk about? I'm making videos, I'm covering FPSs. What the fuck? Like, Call of Duty is it. It's an interesting time to be an FPS gamer, but I'm curious to know your guys' thoughts on all of this here. Are you excited for Modern Warfare 3? I know I went on a little bit of a tangent, a little bit of a ramble, but it's because I've been thinking about this shit for a while, and it's got me a little bit frustrated, man, that Call of Duty is the only franchise right now that is feeding the FPS crowd even close to a way that I think we need to be fed, and that's that content. And, you know, if we're not doing map packs, we're not doing premium DLCs, this is it. Who is doing it like Call of Duty? So it's easy to shit on them, but find me an alternative. I know we have X Defiant happening soon, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, that's got me really, really frustrated because I think they're doing content the perfect way, but I just can't connect with the gameplay. And I think once it releases, I gotta give it another shot, really give it a chance, dive in and try to learn that game and try to find some enjoyment out of it, because I think X Defiant has the content down pat. I think they're doing it better than Call of Duty is, based on their roadmaps. Whether or not those change, I don't know. But that gameplay loop is not as satisfying to me as Call of Duty. And if they can nail that, or if I can find some enjoyment out of it and actually get the content feed, I think we'll be set. We'll see. I want to know what you guys' thoughts are. What do you think of Modern Warfare 3? Are you excited? Do you even care? Are you pissed off at Activision, but are you gonna buy it anyway? Let me know your thoughts down below. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for everything FPS. My name is Big Fry, and I'll see you on the next one.